doing. And it's good to excel in the doing, but not at the cost of the being. And so, integrating self-care, prioritizing taking care of yourself, not saying I don't have time for myself because I'm busy doing and doing and doing. Practicing good sleep hygiene. What's the right time to sleep? Not man or woman. What's the right time to sleep for all of us? So that we experience deep sleep. Only then we will be a strong being next morning. How many of us feel like sleeping a little more after the morning alarm? And we can doze off any time of the day on a flight. And that's a sign that we're sleep deprived. Why? Because we are working till we go to sleep. So practicing principles of self-care, disconnect from work at least 2 hours before you go to sleep, so that you give space and time to the mind to shut down all the files that have opened during the day. But if I keep checking my emails and messages and I am on business phone calls till I go to sleep, and even if I wake up in the middle of the night, I again check that if there is any other message or email, then only my body sleeps, my mind has lots to work on. And so when I wake up in the morning, I still feel like sleeping more because my mind was not energized. Sleep deprived is a pandemic. There are many countries where the sleeping pill is the most consumed medicine. So let's just practice simple principles of self-care, and doesn't matter which gender role I'm playing. 1, disconnect from work communication at least 2 hours before you go to sleep. Disconnect from every other negative content consumption at least an hour before you go to sleep, because content is our emotional diet. What I watch, read, listen is who I become. If I am consuming content of lust, ego, greed, jealousy, violence, pain, then that is what I become. Doesn't matter man or woman. That is what I become. So content is equal to personality, is equal to destiny. And we just keep scrolling and surfing in the name of entertainment and information. So emotional diet needs to be taken care of. Last 15 minutes before I go to sleep, I need to consume pure vibrational emotional diet, which means consume energizing words before going to sleep. Meditation is no more now an option or a choice. It's no more, are you interested in meditating? Meditation is now a necessity, because it's the only way I can strengthen the being. The only way to strengthen the being. And if I practice sleep hygiene and I sleep by 10 o'clock, which is the highest vibrational time to go to sleep, then waking up between 4 and 5 a.m. will come natural. Today we have people from the West who are coming and teaching us the 5 a.m. leadership club. And they say if you want to be a leader, which means you want to emerge the qualities of being a leader, wake up at 5 a.m. But Bharat knows that for thousands of years. We don't need to pay to learn that we need to wake up at 5 a.m. Brahma Muhurat, Amrit Vela is in our culture for thousands of years. But I will be able to wake up at that time only if I sleep right and I sleep deep. And so Brahma Muhurat is the highest energizing time, which is very, very important for a leader. Anyone who wants to tap into their intuition. This morning we were hearing that women are considered to be more emotional. Emotional is not the word. Intuitive is the word. It's intuitive. Lesser clutter here, silent mind. I can see the layer below in the subconscious, and that's intuitive. And so that early morning time is that high vibrational time for intuitive thinking, for new ideas, for creativity, for meditation, for yoga, for pranayam, for spiritual study. And then throughout the day, being a karam yogi. Doing what we are doing, but doing it at the high vibrations. Not stress is normal, anger is normal. that is a karam bhogi, which means working, excelling, but suffering inside. But suffering inside. Karam yogi means high vibrational karam, where compassion is natural, acceptance is natural, empathy is natural, not competition. Cooperation and sharing and caring is natural, and that's where intuition will be natural. And that is when ego will start depleting and equality and soul consciousness will emerge, and then we will not have to talk about the difference between a man and a woman. So spiritual empowerment, which means self-care and soul strengthening, is what is needed for every individual so that we excel in who we are. And when we excel in who we are, then excelling in what we do comes natural. Comes natural. When I'm powerful and stable here, whatever I do, it will be way higher than my own potential. So it will come natural, easy, and most important, the ones to benefit will be the younger ones. We don't want to talk about taking anti-anxiety medicine the day before a board exam. That's not the definition of success. Because if they cannot face board exams, then how are they going to handle the pressures of their life? So it's the role of the parent, not man or woman, just a parent, to nurture the next generation whom we're talking about